So I had a gentleman come to me and he said, you know, I have the right brochure, I have the right words, I have all of the marketing materials. I can't seem to get my business going. I don't know what it is. Except he didn't say it to me that way. Here's how he looked. I have all the right materials. I have all the good marketing. I say all the right words. What's wrong? I said, well, And by the way, he was a healing practitioner. I said, here's what's wrong. Your billboard, your whole body is communicating a different message than the words. That's actually how I got started in this business. I was in advertising and sales, and I would help people and promote people and train people and write this beautiful stuff for them, and then they would go out and deliver it all funky, and I would go, huh, the body's saying one thing, the words are saying another thing. Maybe I'd better start studying the body a little more so I can really find out what's going on here. So in his case, I had him do more of what we're doing today. I had him actually breathe and affirm. So many people believe that affirmations, if you just think it, it's going to appear. I like to take it a little step further. I think it's good to affirm and think positive. I like to see if I can embody it. Then I can walk and actually exude what I'm thinking, what my purpose is, what I'm feeling, so that people will say, hey, there's congruency there. I get it. You know, versus saying one thing, are you happy? Oh, yeah, I'm real happy. Something's missing there. So I had him say it over and over a few times, what he wants. And he said, well, what I want is I want to have a successful healing practice. Except he didn't say it that way. I want, he could barely get it out. It was so stuck. So I had him say it 3 or 4 or 5 times and take some really deep breaths and tell me what his body was saying. Feel it from head to toe. And of course, once he did that, the body's magic. It's so intelligent that it wakes up. I was on the radio today and a woman said, I have such knee pain. And I just said 2 things. I said, take a deep breath, put your hand on your knee, 3 things, and ask your body what it's saying. He says, oh God, I'm feeling all this energy in my knee. I said, yeah, you just made the connection. Your mind and your knee are now connected. So once I had him connect with his mind and his body, he had one of those memories, because the body stores everything. He said, I don't know if this is accurate, but geez, when I was young, I remember looking out of my window and everybody was getting free gifts. Christmas gifts, toys and skates. I got nothing. And I said to my dad, why didn't I get any gifts? Why don't I get any Christmas gifts? And his dad said, well, I'll tell you why, son. Giving gifts and having money is going to make you sick. You know how many times he heard that? Birthdays, Christmas. So what happened is it went in his system, but he just forgot about it because it had been so many years. So I said, okay, well, let's see if that's accurate. So we picked up the telephone and called his dad right on the spot. He said, Dad, I don't know if this is true, but I have memories when I was young of asking for things, and you taught me that having things, making money, actually is going to make me ill, make me sick. Is that accurate? His dad said, wow, I cannot believe that you somehow remember that. Yeah, you know, I was having a lot of problems making money, and I guess I told you the wrong thing. So what happened was his body gave him some information that he didn't have in his mind. His body told him, you somewhere, when someone comes to you and could be a possible client, your body's screaming, saying, no, I don't want to get sick. You see? So it's that blind spot in there that he couldn't access with his mind, his body told him. This is an accurate story. He comes for about 2 or 3 more sessions, and all we practiced was, I will have a successful business and be healthy. And he said it, and he said, no reaction. Now we're getting somewhere. You're starting to embody. Your body's starting to believe you. Basically, you're rewiring that message, because up till today, your body always thought success equals illness. Once he embodied it, he doubled his business in the first month, quadrupled it in 3 months, went on and found a great relationship, has a family. That's the kind of inspiration I want to share today. Just take a moment and ask yourself, Is there anything I really want in my life right now? Relationship, health, career, world peace, anything. Anything that you want within yourself. Just take a moment, however you want to do that. And now, say it out loud to yourself. Just in that terms. I want to have. Okay, now notice, what is your body saying about that? Does your body go, yeah? Does something tighten? Are you breathing? Did you stop breathing? Does anybody want to share? Just anybody. Just off the top. And if you don't, it's cool. Keep it in, please.
Yeah, here. Just clenched up a bit, you know.
Thank you.
And I think I stopped breathing as well.
Thank you. So I'm going to invite you to go one step further, if you would. Rather than saying here, try this. I noticed when I said, and if you don't want to say your desire, you don't have to, but just if you want to. I noticed when I said I want blank, I felt, and get specific, in my body. Would you be willing to do that?
Sure. I noticed that when I said I want a really great place for myself to live, this whole area tightened up.
Thank you.
My power center tightened up.
Thank you. So what just happened right now when you said all of that? What do you notice right now? What's happening for you in this moment?
I feel looser. I feel like I want to cry. I feel like I'm blushing.
Thank you. Did everybody hear that? Yeah, well, basically, once she actually said her truth, I want to have this wonderful space, and I'm noticing my body, my stomach got tight, I'm not breathing. Once she affirmed that, emotion came up. She felt looser and freer, and everything started to open. Now she's got all this juice and vibes and stuff going through her body. Yeah, aliveness. That's a lot of what I'm talking about today. Thank you for that. Does everybody get that? Yeah. Imagine if we just take that moment while we're affirming, while we're setting goals. One of the chapters in here is not just setting goals, but actually setting goals, doing the self-evident truth exercise. Going through each one and saying, wow, I noticed this, I noticed that. Oh, I noticed that's a yes. I noticed that's got some reservation. Why not take a moment and listen to it? You know, what might happen before you make that investment, before you say yes to that invitation, if you took a moment to breathe and feel into your body and just say, well, gee, what's my body telling me?